There are moments when your presence alone shifts a room, not because you demand attention, but because you do not need it. You arrive quietly, composed, grounded, and unconcerned with being seen, and somehow you are seen anyway. People notice. Not just how you look, but how you carry yourself. There's no urgency in you, no need to impress, no effort to compete. You are simply settled, and that unsettles those who are not, because most people are performing, adjusting their words, measuring their value by the reactions of others. But you have stepped away from that exchange, not because you think you are above anyone, but because life has taught you what truly matters. You have endured enough to know that approval is temporary, but peace is essential. So you chose peace. You chose to pour into yourself, to protect your energy, to move with intention rather than impulse. And now, without saying a word, you carry a presence that cannot be imitated. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 7 reminds us there is a time to keep silent and a time to speak. You have learned the power of quietness, the strengthness of restraint, the authority of not needing to prove anything. And that is what draws attention. Not noise, but certainty. Galatians 1, verse 10 proclaims, "For if I so pleased man, I would not be a servant of Christ." You are no longer living to please others, and that freedom is visible. For some, it is refreshing. They feel at ease around you. They recognize something genuine. But for others, it is confronting, because your presence reveals what they are still chasing. Your calm reveals their restlessness. Your self-assurance reveals their dependence on validation. So they feel overshadowed, not because you are taking anything from them, but because you are not playing the same game, and they cannot understand it. But you are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to remain aligned. So do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not dim your presence to ease someone else's insecurity. You are not trying to stand out. You simply refuse to blend into what you have outgrown. And that on its own is enough to shift any room you enter. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A man entered a gathering wearing simple clothing, spoke little, and sat quietly among many people. Around him, others laughed loudly, competed for attention, and tried to outshine one another. But as the night went on, people found themselves drawn towards the quiet man, not because he had called them, but because he was at ease. He did not reach for attention, yet attention found him. And those who sought to be seen grew uneasy, not because he opposed them, but because he needed nothing from them. The lesson? True presence does not compete, it settles. When you are no longer driven by the need for approval, you naturally stand apart. Some will be drawn to that. Others will feel challenged by it. But neither response should change. You are not responsible for how others interpret your peace. So remain grounded, because the quiet confidence that comes from alignment will always speak louder than effort ever could. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everyone who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris and Isty, and until next time, take care, and God loves you.